All right. Hello and welcome back, everybody. If you are looking to my left and to my right, you may notice a severe lack of co-caster today. Unfortunately for you guys, you have to listen to me and me alone today. You can take that one as you will, but we do have Tekken on deck. We have both the Ham and Jade taking on the second week of seeding here in CFGC. Now, last week we did get to see Ham play two different matchups, and the third for them was a DQ win, so they only ended up playing two as a whole regardless. On the other side, we saw Jade, I believe, only played one matchup on stream for us. I could be wrong, may have seen two of them. Regardless, I do know one of the series for them was also on the CFGC stream, so we ended up seeing at least two of those matches last week. The one I remember at least specifically was King 999 because that was one of our club players. That was pretty fun to have on our stream, of course. Always fun time to have everyone aboard when they all are USM on our side. But for the sake of today, we're going to be starting off with the Ham playing Crazy Man of Arizona State University. Crazy Man last week went 5-0 against Real, lost 2-3 against Jab, and won 3-2 against Nugs. Crazy Man was in Pool 9 last week. They play Brian, and if you were not here last week to see the Ham play, they play Jack 8, and as far as I know, they only play Jack 8, no one else, so likely that's the matchup we're going to see. And of course, again, if you are familiar with FGC, you know people don't switch up who they play very often. That's just how it just makes the most sense, right? But regardless, we're hoping for some solid matches tonight. Now, I will admit, my game knowledge is not just lacking, it is severely lacking. So I've apologized to the players in advance because especially when you get to solo cast a title you don't know, it's a little bit of a different story than when you're casting a title you do know by yourself. But we should be able to hop into the game here in just a second or two, and we'll be able to kick off our night. We should be able to see at least 3 or 4 matches total on stream. Jade did play one of their matches earlier at, I think, 6 Central, so we ended up not getting to see that one, but the rest of them, I believe, we're getting most of them on stream, if not just a few of them. We'll see. But ideally, we get into the matchup here in just a second. Now, we will have, again, as I mentioned, we have Ham taking on Crazy Man first. After that, it will be either Romo or Taco Cat for the Ham. On the other side, though, what we're going to look to do tonight is hop between Ham and Jade. So have one match for this first match with Ham, then the second one will be Jade, and then back and forth we'll go until the night is done. I don't know if we'll be able to see every single match, but we hopefully will be. I remember hearing right before we came on that there's a potential for one of the players to not end up, or that might not play tonight. They may end up having a DQ, which is a little unfortunate, but it happens. So we'll see how that one turns out. But outside of those two, we have Pool 13 for the Ham, also with Taco Cat in the lobby, or not in the lobby, sorry, in the pool with Ham, Crazy Man, and Romo. Romo being the one that might not be able to play tonight. On the other side, in Pool 7 with Jade, you're going to have Isamax of NJIT and PogChamp Max. But on the other side, the last player in that pool was Stormblessed, but Jade, that's the one Jade played earlier, so we unfortunately didn't get to see that one. But the other two, ideally, we get to see tonight. But we are now into the game. I believe one of the first match was played, or first game was played, I'm pretty sure. So this is likely going to be game 2 that we're seeing here. Again, Jack 8 for the Ham, and we do see Brian for Crazy Man, and a solid start to the first round of what I believe is game 2 for these players, or for Crazy. Backs Ham up all the way to the sidewall, but Ham may not actually able to break out of it, and you're going to see Crazy Man just starting to wail down here on the Ham. Is there a counter for Ham to get? Looks like just at least a little bit at the moment. Now things are looking the Ham's way. Has he brought it back the full way in this round? And it looks like that is going to be the case. One more hit and it will be a KO, and it is just that. So Ham going to take first round. A solid fight back there from Ham in that in the second half of that first round. And I do see win 6, so yeah, I'm pretty sure Ham won game 1. I could be wrong on that though. And Crazy Man quickly getting that second round off of Ham, so we do have a tied up game here in the third round. And Ham now fighting back aggressively here. Has pinned Crazy against the back wall as well. May be able to just finish this one out. See the pile driver come through. It's a perfect for Ham in third round. One more away, as I believe the floor is now cracked. If not, one hit into it will fully take it out. And you see again the slam coming in and the bounce up. Yep, the floor was broken, so going to be a bigger advantage for Ham off of that second move. And now you've gotten him backed up against the wall once more. And this very well could be a round for Ham here and game over towards them. And that will do it. And you see the final ability come through, and that is game to Ham. Now going to have, I believe, a lead in the series. Good work from Ham, only allowing one round in that one over towards his opponent, Crazy Man. Now, let's talk about Crazy Man from last week. I think I said this stuff already, but I'm going to go over it again. Did not end up playing a Jack 8 last week. Only ended up playing a Yoshi, Lily, and Lee. And the Yoshi being the one that was 5-0'd that against Real. Jab, who played Lily, ended up beating Crazy Man last week, so that matchup there, maybe not as preferential for Crazy Man. As we head into the next game. Again, Ham looking to start off the round strong. Has done just so. A counter coming out from Crazy. Not going to really get a ton off of it. Just a lot of blocking from the Ham, doing a good job of mitigating the damage. But as I say that, is getting countered on. Now getting comboed here by Crazy Man. Can the Ham break out of it in time? Things has slowed down just a little bit there as you get lower and lower into the round, and it will be a KO there for Crazy Man. So round 1 again going their way. How will the Ham respond? Looks like a pile driver gonna have to come through. That's gonna take off a significant amount of damage here from Crazy Man. Ham looking to make a statement here. Has Crazy Man backed up, not against a wall just yet, but slowly working the way towards it. And you can see the combo from Ham doing wonders. Will get the round back. Now tied at 1-1. Great response here from Crazy Man in the third round, but going to need to continue the momentum if they want to take this one. And look at this from Crazy Man. A huge response. Nearly a perfect in the round, but just a little bit of health taken away from them. Regardless, though, still a very, very solid round there from Crazy Man. Now one away from taking this game. The toss-up, though, from Ham. Look at how quickly the Ham has flipped this one on its head. Looking to force a round 5. May just do so if the combo is correct. And it looks like it will be another perfect round from Ham. Second of the series. Good work from Ham. Now needs to have another big round, and that may just be the start that they wanted. Ham just putting the damage down, not even giving Crazy Man a chance to fight here in the round 5, and it is just a beatdown right now in the past 2 rounds, and that is a KO. Not quite a perfect, but it might as well have been. Ham going to take another game. Good work from Ham to stay ahead in that one. So talking a little bit about how Ham performed last week, we saw a 5-0 over Super, who played Lars, and then ended up getting a DQ win over Nil, and ended up falling 1-4 to Slowpoke. I do remember the game against Slowpoke. That Claudio work of Slowpoke was very, very good. So maybe Ham getting some lessons from that series there. We are still going to see the Jack 8 and Brian matchup here. And my guess would be, even if Crazy Man does fall in this one, they're still not going to switch things out. Another new map, though, for this fight. We'll see if it ends up leading to any different dynamics within this series. And just a couple punches early in for Crazy Man, but since then, it has just been another great round from Ham. And right as I say it, again, counters coming out from Crazy Man. And it looks like he may be able to take the round, and does. So a mid-round strike there from Crazy Man, going to allow allow Crazy Man to take the first round. But we saw last game Crazy Man took first round and then wasn't able to do a whole lot after. It was a round 5, but regardless, you see the Ham just stomping in the head of Crazy Man in that round. Are we going to see back and forth once again between these two players in the round counts? It's looking like that story will ring true once more. And yeah, it's exactly that. I mean, again, not a perfect, but like these two are just this. Whoever gets the counter off the early engagement just ends up slamming the opponent, throughout the rest of the round. You can see the toss up there. Gonna allow the Ham to continue just slamming down on Crazy Man. This may be a perfect here. You can see just no room for air for Crazy Man. Again, a round 5, this time in game 3. And look at Ham go. Just cooking Crazy Man in the round 5. It just takes halfway through the round for Crazy Man to get any offense, but now this may be Ham just may be stuck here. This could be a game over to Crazy Man if it's played right, and it is. So despite the early round advantage for Ham, it's Crazy Man who counters and finally pulls a game win out. Good work from Crazy Man to get back into that one. If you are unfamiliar, by the way, with how the CFGC seeding works, it will be all 5 matches played out, regardless if the Ham would win here, it would be a 3-1, but that doesn't matter because they will just play all 5 out. There's an ELO system that they use to get the pools together, and then the reason that these seeding weeks take so long, because I believe there's 2 or 3 more after this week, is so the matches in the regular season are set as closely as they possibly can, and the ELO system allows for that to happen. So just every single match going to be played out regardless, and we'll see if Ham is able to make this a 4-1 or if it ends up being a 3-2. Ham again getting an early round, also switches up the skin. And Crazy Man has at least gotten a couple counters through, now has an advantage here in the mid round, starting to combo onto Ham, may end up just pushing him against the wall and getting him stuck there. Good block. Now here comes Ham, though, trying to respond. Still a little bit at a disadvantage. Now has turned it to his favor. Ham, can he end off the round, though? It doesn't look like that'll be the case just yet, but the blocks are not going to be enough. Good work from Ham to fight back there in that round. 1-0 Ham in game number 4. And Crazy Man just comes out the gate swinging here in in round number 2, and may have just nearly perfect onto the Ham again. Both of these players have been very good at responding following a round loss. It just feels so back and forth between the two, and that is exactly what you want out of out of your players here. But as I'm saying it, look at Ham again, having an incredible response, and it's a perfect round again for Ham. Now 1 away from getting it to game 5. This has been great work from Ham so far in the series. While it has been a bit back and forth, Ham has still managed to stay on top pretty much this entire time. Crazy Man is down a little bit in the health department, but now getting a counter, has the combo. Can they retain it? No, Ham has again responded. That's a big hit there. Drains a significant portion of the health. The pile driver will end it. That's a 3-1, both in the series and in the game. We're going to head to 5 with Ham on top. Great work from Ham so far in the series. Now going to be at a 3-1 advantage. And at most, you're going to see Crazy Man try to get it to 3-2. But Ham going to walk out of this series with a victory at the very minimum. And here we can see loading into game number 5. How will Ham start this one out? And it looks like it's just a dominant performance to kick off game 5. And we've seen this a lot from Ham, coming out the gates firing hot. But can he finish off this round? Crazy Man still has an opportunity to stay in it and is doing just that. Now gets a combo trying to get Ham stuck on the back wall. Has finally got him there, but as he does, Ham finds a way to break out of it, may be able to end off this round without getting into the danger of being pinned against the back wall, and does just that. Good work from Ham to respond in the mid-round. You can see the floor is starting to break here. I don't think it's fully broken just yet, but by the time we hit the 3rd round, it likely will be fully broken, and we'll see if that ends up being the case. Crazy Man, though, looking to make it a 1-1. It feels like every single game we've seen it be a 1-1 in the round count. Although Ham trying to tell it a little bit of a different story in this one. A bit closer at the end of it. You can see the pace is also slowed down, and good block there from the Ham. I think Crazy Man was certainly in a position to respond, but Ham still needs to win the round regardless, and he does. The shield is honestly what saves Ham there in that round. Forces Crazy Man to back off and ends up able to capitalize off of it. And in this 3rd round, Crazy Man has come out swinging, but this could be disastrous if you can fully connect every piece of your attack here for the Ham, and he's doing a solid job of it right now. Can he kill, though, in this position? Not quite just yet, but look at that. That kick is surely going to seal it. Maybe not. Just needs to keep blocking and has done enough. The Ham with a 3-0 in game 5 makes it a 4-1 series. Great work from the Ham in the first set of the day. And that's a 4-1 overall. Great work there from the Ham. Takes down Crazy Man 4-1 in the series. We'll now have to hop on over to Jade. Not sure which opponent it's going to be, but I know it's one of 2 choices. It's either Isamax or PogChamp Max. 2 very, I mean, to be fair, at this rate, it's just my English is terrible, but we either have PogChamp Max, which I don't know what school they go to. I didn't see them have reported matches from last week, so I didn't get to see what school they attend. But the other opponent is going to be of NJIT. And for Crazy Man, for the Ham, we may only see Taco Cat after this, depending on what happens with Romo. I know Romo may not be able to play their series out, depending on how the timing works out. But regardless, great series. We're gonna have Ham for our next set as well. Actually, Jade will likely be on for their 3rd match of the day. rather than what we were originally planning. And that's kind of how seeding works a lot of the time too, because of the timings of all the opponents. It's very hard to get everyone to coordinate the schedules when you have 7 people all trying to play at like the same time. So we will have to evaluate how we're going to go with that throughout the rest of the night. But before we get into our next match, we are going to have a 5-minute break on the timer. So we'll be back in just a couple of minutes before we hop into our next set with the Ham taking on either Romo or Taco Cat. We'll see you guys on the other side of it. And we are back, everybody. So a little schedule update for you guys. If you were here for the previous match, or if you weren't, it was a 4-1 in favor of the Ham. He ended up taking on Crazy Man of Arizona State. Again, 4-1 series there. Jack 8 versus Brian. Great stuff for him. And looking at the other opponents for tonight, they will be taking on Taco Cat next on our stream, which they are out of Northwest Vista. And for the other player that will have on our stream tonight, Jade, they unfortunately will not be taking on PogChamp Max. I'm quite upset about that one. That's such a sick name. But as far as I'm aware, they have not shown up, so unfortunately they will not be playing that one. And Jade played Storm Blessed earlier tonight, so we'll only have one series with Jade, and that is going to be against Max of NJIT, New Jersey Institute of Technology, for those of you that really want to know. And that will be it for our stream after we get those two series on our side. But Max is also playing on the CFGC stream, so the timing is actually going to work out, I think, kind of ish, maybe well, which is pretty nice when the schedule actually works out, because if you're familiar with collegiate esports, 99% of the time it does not, which is very unfortunate. Regardless, though, we would love to see Ham, of course, sweep a series here to end off his night of matches. As far as I'm aware, Romo, who is the other player in this pool with Ham, Crazy Man, and Taco Cat, has not responded, so they will likely end up being DQ'd, which is rather unfortunate, but it happens. It's another one of those things. Collegiate esports, you will have DQs, trust me. If you ever play, even as a coach, or even if you're a coach, manager, whatever, you will see DQs, absolutely. But while you are here awaiting for our next match, go follow us on social media at Southern Miss Esports on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Go follow us on all of those platforms. We just posted a video this morning. It was meant to be at 2 Central PM, but we accidentally, I agree. I've done this before myself. Hit the 2 a.m. instead of 2 p.m. button on the schedule. So we did post the MHSAA recap video there. If you are not sure what MHSAA is, it is the Mississippi High School Athletics Association. They sanction esports. We host here at Southern Miss. We host the finals for those tournaments for their titles, and it's very fun. I was casting the entire day and helping run the production side of things, so that was quite a fun endeavor to be a part of. But if you want to go see how that went, go look at our YouTube. We posted interviews with all of the winners, and we had a little bit of a recap of what went down. So go check out our YouTube video. Was posted there. We also have more content coming I believe this week and next week, and of course for the rest of the semester, as far as I'm aware. Our content team is putting in the work, making sure things are posted not only to YouTube, but also to our social media pages on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Normally the name is right here below me, but unfortunately I break all of the scenes that I touch sometimes, so I will fix that maybe. But regardless, that's not what's important. Well, that is partially important, but that's not the most important thing. What is important is that we get to see the Ham win another series ahead of us. But before we head into that one, we will, of course, maybe have a couple more minutes of waiting. And as far as I can tell, let's talk about actually what happened with Taco Cat last week in their pool. Now, Taco Cat was in pool 12 in the first week. They ended up falling 2-3 in their first set, 0-5 in their second set, and 1-4 in their third set. So the Taco Cat getting cooked in the previous week. Hopefully they can maybe fight back this time around, especially getting after an 0-5 and a 1-4 week. Not ideal. Not ideal. But that's quite unfortunate. They did end up going to 3 with at least one player, getting 2 sets off of one player, but regardless, it's still not the craziest week in the world, especially when I look at how Romo ended up playing, who will not be joining us tonight. 5-0, 3-2, 3-2. It's a little different than what we saw from the other side of things, but of course, everyone has to start somewhere. If I picked up this game, I would not win a single game for the first probably 2 months I played, and you just got to learn somewhere. But this player of Taco Cat will be on I think it's June. It just doesn't have the E at the end. June or Jun. I'm sorry. I'm gonna butcher that one the whole series. So I'm gonna say Taco Cat because that name is also a little more fun. We'll see though how it ends up playing out. And I guess I'll mention the pools as well for the Ham and Jade. The Ham in pool 13 and Jade in pool 7. If you are in the CFGC server, you can go look at the pool results then in those pools, and you'll see all the results from tonight if you are unable to catch everything we see. And we are, as you can see, loading into the game. It's the Ham. It's Taco Cat. We'll see how this one ends out. And it's going to start off with a big throw up from the Ham. Now looking to put the beat down and is just stomping into the ground. Taco Cat not even getting a chance to throw a punch. Taco Cat has now looked to counter at least a tiny bit, but you may be too far into this round. It is just going to simply be done and dusted in that one. The Ham going to take round number 1. We'll see what Ham is able to do here. That kick is super powerful. It sends Taco Cat all the way to the back wall. Now you have him pinned here. This should be another round for Ham. Breaks down that wall. And this is just looking like a beatdown of all beatdowns for the Ham. Taco Cat is struggling to get anything right now. There's the perfect as well. Why not while you're at it? And, okay, I have to mention this. Look at the Tekken prowess of the Ham right under his name on our overlay, and look at the Tekken prowess of Taco Cat under their name on our overlay. Yeah, that's. I think. Look, I'm not a Tekken player, and if I know that there's something wrong, that there's a problem. As you see, a second perfect in a row for the Ham. Game 1 over to Bane, and I mean, this isn't the first time Bane has seen a beatdown. Wow. The Ham game 1. And I'm going to be real. This is probably a 5-0 if things if the Ham keeps playing like that. I don't think I need to say it either, but that's quite brutal for Taco Cat. I would like to see them at least try to put up a fight. I mean, it's not their fault to get put in this pool, to be fair. Man, I'm sorry. I don't got words when it's that bad. I just don't. Looks like it should be popping into game 2 here in just a second. I wonder if we'll see a character switch for Taco Cat. Not that it would matter that much, but I am curious to see if Taco Cat does decide to pop in on a different character. I don't think the matchup means a whole lot for these two players specifically, but the Ham may look to just get this one done and dusted, a little bit of a DoorDash. For those of you who know the FPS terms, to be fair, it still applies here. Looks like we are going to see another matchup of June and Jack 8. Here comes Bane once again looking to destroy worlds, or in the case of the Dark Knight Rises, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. As a Steelers fan, that's personally something I enjoyed getting to see Heinz Ward be in a movie, but, this round's almost over. We are 6 seconds into the round, Ham. At least let them have some faith. And the body slam gonna close out round number 1. That round lasted a whopping 10 seconds. It looks like we are seeing Taco Cat fight back finally. So at least there's something there. The llama's in the back, or alpaca's probably in the back of the map, just having to watch this beatdown. Taco Cat, though, looking like they may get around on the board here, has forced the Ham into the back wall, and that will be a round to Taco Cat, so they are at least getting something there. And the grab gonna miss from Ham. So Taco Cat does get a chance to counter and will at least get the drop onto the Ham, but for how long? Good play there, popping out the shield from Ham, forces Taco Cat back. The Ham, though, not able to get much out of it. Looks for the grab, the pile driver in play, does a significant amount of damage there. Looking to get the toss, gets the connection on the punch. The kick will do the job to end off the round. 2-1 the Ham. An immediate grab off the start of the round for the Ham. Taco Cat will at least counter. Not for very long, though. Here comes the Ham once more. Just trying to close out their third round and make it a 2-0 series as quickly as possible. Taco Cat has at least made this look a little more competitive, but realistically, not much out of it. Game 2, the Ham. Wow. I think game 1 was still going on by this time in the last series. And again, every round, the same thing happens, Taco Cat. What is the definition of insanity? I would like for you to recite the line to me because you are playing straight into that definition right now. The toss-up thrown off the map. Well, obviously down a level, but the Ham is just not letting up. This is just a beatdown. And there goes first round once again to the Ham. A little bit of BM to put insult to injury. And I mean, if there was an injury before, there certainly is now. Taco Cat just backed up in a corner. Not sure what to do. We'll get the toss. Has now gotten a combo, got the connections, and that's another round out to Taco Cat, but you're down 2-0 in the series, and one round is not going to help you a ton. And here comes the pile driver, straight onto the neck, through the floor, now down below, and this may be round over towards Ham once again. Has the stun onto Taco Cat. This is just stuck up against the back wall too, thrown up in the air. The punch will connect on the perfect. And one more round for Ham to make this a 3-0 series. Another pile driver connects. The neck of Taco Cat has to be hurting right now. There has been pile driver after pile driver, but Taco Cat looking to force a round 5, at least makes it a little close, but that toss into the punch doesn't connect, the kick does. Now on the back wall, and it's a counter from Taco Cat. Will this kill? I don't think so, but it'll at least do a significant portion of damage and stun. Can Taco Cat respond? No. Ooh. I did think for a second there that Taco Cat was going to lose that somehow, but has started off this round well, has forced the 5, and now can take a game here off of Ham. Although, here's the toss-up, the punch a little mistimed, but here comes the Ham regardless of it. And this should be a combo into a... No, not into the wall. Now a response from Taco Cat and gets the game. Taco Cat will at least find one. Won't be a 5-0. The Ham slipping up there in the third. Although can still confirm the series with a third game in this one. Gonna be back on the same map. Of course, it will fully reset, but Taco Cat now finding a way to respond to the play of the Ham. As the rapid spin kicks from Taco Cat gonna get immediately countered. That's not ideal. And the punch connects now into a stun. Should be able to get around here if you are the Ham, backing Taco Cat into the wall, and that will be first round again over towards the Ham. The chop, not going to do a whole lot, but the other punches will. Now here comes Taco Cat on the response. Counter is going to do at least a little bit, but the responding from Ham hits that Now looking for the pile driver, gets countered into the drag. Can Ham close this one out? Taco Cat does at least get a little more damage done. Doesn't matter. 2-0 Ham. Looking to make this the third game. Looking to make this one a 3-0 in game 4. To pick up the throw, the punch into the back wall should be Taco Cat. Ham is just not giving Taco Cat a chance to breathe. And this should be game number 4. And it's a perfect with the running knee. Game 4 Ham. 3-1 heading into 5. One more game for the Ham on the night. Gonna look to 4-1 Taco Cat. Although Taco Cat starting off hot here, gets half the health off the Ham early. Needs to find a way to close it out though. And the ranged attack from the Ham not gonna lead to anything other than Taco Cat getting even more damage dealt. Ham trying to counter out of it. Will he be able to fully take this round back from Taco Cat? Looking good so far. Can he complete it though? And it looks like he does. Oh my, Ham. You should not be allowing that to happen if you're Taco Cat. You had everything you wanted and then just got eviscerated immediately after. Ham just looking to get aggressive here and does. If it just works out regardless if you should or not. Should have the second round. Does this connect though? The counter does, and this is gonna be another large sum of damage done to the Ham. It won't kill, but it'll get quite close. Ham should still have the round though, and does. Looking to make it a 3-0 in game 5, make it a 4-1 series, and get himself out of here before what is probably like 8:30. I don't even know, man. I don't know what time it is. Before 8 p.m. The Ham has dwindled the health of Taco Cat. Taco Cat, though, does counter. Looks to combo, misses the kick, and now it's going to be a disastrous set of events for Taco Cat. Should be series, should be game. If the Ham can connect on one more punch. Taco Cat trying to stay alive, and there it is. KO for Ham, 4-1, and that is going to be series. We'll have one more for you on the night. It's going to be Jay taking on Max. I don't know if Max is out of the match on stream or not. They should be, but that was also a very quick series from Ham. 2-4-1s on the night. Congratulations to Ham, having a very, very solid night of Tekken play. But it will at least be it for the moment. We have one more series ahead of you on the night. We will give you guys probably 5 more minutes, and then we'll be ready to kick off our next set. And then that will be it for us for tonight. So we'll catch you guys in a few minutes, and we'll be ready, hopefully by then, be ready to start our final series of the night. Catch you then. Hello, welcome back, everybody. We have the final game of the night. We have Jade taking on Issa Max in our final series of the night. It looks like the start of this one has been significantly faster than what we just saw previously, at least from the Hams gameplay. But also two completely different characters, so take that as you will. It is Jade starting down a little bit in the health category. Issa Max getting Jade stuck on the wall and gets the KO. The combo going their way. Now, Issa Max has had a solid week last week. Ended up 5-0ing in their first. Actually, ended up 5-0ing every single opponent last week. Before I say in the first and second and third, they 5-0'd everybody last week. They didn't drop a single game. So this may be a player to be looking out for in the rest of the season. As you see here, I mean, it makes sense as to why. These rounds have been quite quick. At least in the first bit of the, at least in the first bit of them, you see now round 2 going to go to Issa Max as well. It's literally just a combo of kicking. That's all this is. It's just a combo of kicking. That's all I'm getting to see right now. Jade, though, is starting to fight back here at the beginning of round 3, although quickly met by Issa Max, and Issa Max now trying to send Jade back to the wall. Is this going to be enough? It will be. That should be kill as well, especially when you're stuck like that. 3-0 Issa Max, and that's a quick one, game 1. I didn't even really get a chance to fully turn over to my monitor before seeing the end of that one. Jade going to look to respond here in game 2. Gets caught again, though. And look at Issa Max just sending Jade away to the back wall. Jade at least gets something, or gets a little bit around here. May have something to work off of finally, and does, but not for super long, as the counter again from Issa Max is just too quick. Max is just flying through this. But you can say the same about Jade. They are both playing so aggressive here in this one. Jade, a good start to the round, but the counter again turning the round on its head, forcing Jade into the back wall. Has at least somewhat broken out of it, being a little more patient here, trying to bait out Max, but it is such a tough thing to do. I mean, that's another KO for Max. Now up 2-0 here in game 2. Looking to make their series lead also to be a 2-0. Jade looking to find an opening here. Has found a tiny bit of space, but not for super long. Actually has. Now has Max quite low. Can Jade capitalize off of it, though? We know how quickly these counters have been from Max. Tries to back away for just a second, but it is Jade now going on the offensive. And it's going to be a knockout for Jade, getting the round there. Going to need a reverse sweep in game 2 to take it, but that's a solid round out from Jade. Max, though, is just, again, the pacing just looks so fast here. Completely different. As Jade just not getting much of a chance in this round, and that is game 2 over to Max once again. It's going to be a 2-0. That one 3-1. I believe the first was 3-0, if I remember correctly. Now loading up on into game number 3. It looks like we're going to stay on the same map here for the duration of this series. Jade trying to find a response anywhere, and Max has just had answers for everything. See it there too. And Jade just getting, I don't even know what to say, to be honest with you. It's just so quick here from Max. finding ways to just dismantle Jade at the moment. Though here's a good response from Jade, at least finds something to work off of. And doesn't quite get the full block, but does just enough to now back it into a counter. Gets a good combo there, needs to finish off the round though, and it's not looking good, and it is not. Second round over to Max. Solid start though to the round again here for Jade. Gets Max against the back wall, now looking to capitalize and punish off of it. Has done a good job of it so far. Tries to bait out the attack here from Max, but Max has found an opening somewhere. I don't know how, but just has. And just turning around on its head again is Max. That could be round. Jade though, wisely backing away. Trying to keep this patient. Now goes for the attack, and this is a great counter combo from Jade. Can they finish off the round? The dodge, and it's a double KO. So Max will get the game win there. Now 3-0, but I mean, you put everything you could into that effort there. It just ends up not being what you wanted, I'd imagine, out of Jade. That's also the first double KO we've seen this semester, by the way. And I mean, immediately Max going straight on the attack and pinning Jade into the corner. And that's a perfect out from Max. Gets round one. Jade, though, looking to do just the same. Has started out with at least a couple connections, now trying to back off, make sure that they're trying maybe find a way to bait out. Max has done it. Now attempting to capitalize, but the recovery is quick from Max, and you see Max attempting to do something, but Jade has still managed to find some pokes here and there, although it may not be enough, as Max has just opened the round again to their favor. Now up 2-0. Great start again from Jade. Now backs off, doesn't connect there. That may be a huge punish for Max, though Jade has at least gotten out of it for a little bit. Looking for a counter anywhere that there could be one. Gets some damage done, but not enough. That's 4-0 for Max. One more game ahead of us. Even one would be great here for Jade, though. Again, this is our last series of the night. We'll be popping out after this one, as I believe Romo has been DQ'd, and PogChamp Max is also not shown up as far as I'm aware. Good opening here for Jade. Started out the round hot. Can they close it out? Good block into the... Actually does not get the block. I thought they did. So a little tough to tell there for a second. And look at the response from Max. Is it going to be enough to finish out this round? And it looks like, will that kill? I'm guessing it does, but we'll find out here in a second, and it does. So first round will go to Max in game 5. Another quick start there for Max, trying to end this one off quickly. Jade just looking for something here, and it's at least found a way to get Max up against the wall. It's not able to keep him there for super long until the counter there. This could be round for Jade. Just need to be a little careful of the counter, and does get the round. So has brought it to a 1-1 draw in 5. And another good start to the round here. Can Jade find a way to get Max up against the back wall again? Has done it. Now can you fully finish this one off? Blocks that attack, but isn't going to be enough to fully counter. Max, though, not able to get much going this time around, and that's another KO for Jade, looking to end off the night with at least something on the board. One round away from doing so. Max gonna have to fight back here. Has found a great combo, looking for a perfect in round 4 to send it to the 5th and final round. Has Jade up against the wall, but Jade is at least broken out of it. It's not gonna be a perfect round, but it could be very, very close to just that, and it looks like this is gonna be it for that. And now round 5, game 5. Can Jade close out the night with a victory? Does get the grab, gets now a lot of damage dealt. Can Jade finish this one through? Gets a combo, pushes Max up against the back wall. Is it going to be enough to fully finish this one out, or has Max found a way to counter it and respond? Jade may have done enough there. There's a lot of damage done. Just need a couple punches and has done it. Closes out the series with at least one game victory. Good work from Jade in round 5. That's a grinder of a 5th game, though. Goes all the way to that 5th round. Still managed to pull it out. Good work from Jade to finish off the night strong. 4-1, and I will say, that is a player that did not lose a single game last week, so getting one off of them, that's something. That's something. But thank you guys all for watching tonight. That is going to be it for us. Thank you all for joining us with another night of CFGC seeding. We also had Street Fighter on Monday, so this is another CFGC moment for your guys' week. We will see you guys, though, tomorrow. Go follow us on social media at Southern Miss Esports on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and right here on Twitch. You can go right down below, hit that follow button, turn those notifications on to see every time we go live. And, of course, go follow our other platforms to see other matches going on, even that are not on stream. But we will catch you guys back here tomorrow night. We have Madden taking on, I already forget, I'm their team manager. I'm so bad at remembering that. But regardless, we'll have Madden. We'll have Honey Badger back on the stream. He took a solid win over Warner Pacific University last week. He's looking to get to 2-1 on the season. But we'll have to find out what he's able to do tomorrow night. So catch you guys then. And as we always say, Southern Miss to the top. See you guys tomorrow night.